You know that feeling when a brilliant idea just pops into your head, totally fully formed? That flash of insight that feels like it's way faster than actual thinking? Well, today we're diving into the ancient philosophical concept that actually describes this exact experience. It's called nous. And honestly, it might just change how you see your own mind. So let's just start right there with that question. Is there a way of knowing that's actually faster than thinking? And I'm not talking about logic or, step-by-step reasoning. I mean that flash, that aha moment where you just get it. That very experience is right at the heart of what we're going to explore. So what is nous exactly? Well, to put it simply, it's pure intuitive intellect. See, it's not about building up to a conclusion piece by piece. Nope. It's about grasping the entire truth, instantly and completely. Think of it less like a mental process and more like a state of perfect, immediate understanding. Now, to really wrap our heads around nous, we need to see how the ancient Neoplatonists saw reality itself. For them, nous wasn't just some idea floating around in our heads. Oh no, it was a fundamental layer of the cosmos. See, thinkers like Plotinus saw all of reality as unfolding in these layers, all of them flowing out from a single, perfect source. And understanding this layered structure, well, that's the key to really grasping the power of nous. So here's how that structure works. At the very, very top, you've got the one, this pure, indescribable unity. From that flows nous, which is the perfect intellect. It holds the blueprint for all of reality. And then from nous comes the soul, which uses reason to actually bring that blueprint to life in our physical world. You know, Plotinus had this really fascinating way of describing nous. He called it being itself. But why? Well, because inside the realm of nous, the thinker and the thought are one and the same. There's no separation. The intellect and its ideas are completely unified in this eternal, perfect act of self-contemplation. Wild, right? And this brings us to a really crucial distinction. The way nous thinks is just radically different from our everyday step-by-step reasoning. We're talking about the difference between immediate insight and logical deduction. So let's look at these two fundamental modes of knowing. On one side, you've got dianoia. That's our everyday, step-by-step reason. It's linear, it's logical, kind of like solving a math proof. But on the other side, you have noesis, which is the intuition of nous. This is instant, it's holistic, and it's direct. Like just knowing an axiom is true without even needing a proof. So here's the big takeaway from all this. Nous doesn't think in a line. It's not some cosmic supercomputer crunching data. It's a realm of perfect, static insight, where all truths just exist, all at once, simultaneously, in a single, eternal act of contemplation. Okay, I know this might all sound incredibly abstract, but here's where it gets really personal. This huge cosmic intellect, it isn't just out there. According to Plotinus, a piece of it is right here, inside every one of us. Plotinus actually described our own selves in 3 layers. First, there's the physical self, the one that experiences the world. Then there's the dianetic self. That's our everyday, reasoning mind. But above that, that's where we find the noetic self, our highest self, the part of us that can connect to that pure, intuitive contemplation of nous. And this leads to one of his most profound ideas, something called the undescended soul. He argued that even as our soul is here, engaged with the physical world, a part of it never fully leaves that intelligible realm of nous. It means there's a permanent, unbreakable link. So what does that mean for you and me? It means every single one of us has a spark of this divine intelligence. That flash of insight, that gut feeling, that moment of sudden total clarity, that's our connection to nous. It's our inner capacity for immediate intuitive knowing. Okay. So we've established we have these 2 kinds of knowing within us, that slow, methodical reason and that instant, powerful insight. But this ancient framework isn't just some historical curiosity. It has some pretty surprising relevance to one of the biggest challenges of our time, the quest for true artificial intelligence. It's kind of wild to think about, but that ancient distinction between step-by-step reason and holistic intuition, that is precisely the challenge facing AI researchers today as they try to build truly intelligent machines. Think about it this way. Our current AI, things like large language models, they are absolute masters of dianoia. They excel at massive scale, step-by-step reasoning. But the real goal, the holy grail, artificial general intelligence, or AGI,
That's a quest for noesis. It's the search for genuine, holistic awareness and intuitive understanding.
So, what this really means is that the challenge for AI isn't just about more processing power or bigger data sets. It's about a fundamental shift in the type of intelligence we're trying to create, moving from the linear logic of dianoia to the holistic awareness of noesis.
And really, that's the crucial point. This ancient concept, nous, it gives us a powerful new vocabulary, a new language to discuss the very nature of consciousness itself, whether that's in a human mind or maybe one day in a machine.
And that brings us right back to where we started, back to you. So I'll just leave you with this question to think about. When in your own life have you felt knowledge arise, not from thinking it through, but from a sudden, undeniable moment of inner clarity? That might just be your own connection to nous.